What's up, team, and welcome to day 5. We're doing our legs and core. For today, we're gonna be working the front of our legs, right? So earlier in the week, we worked the back of the legs, and now we're evening it out by working the front. Remember, there's a method to the madness here. For the quote today, success is the sum of the small efforts repeated. And I totally agree with that. Those little things that you do each day will add up to success. And it can also work in the reverse, right? Those small little bad habits that you may have may be the reason that you're not winding up to success. So keep that in the back of your mind as a quote for today. For your equipment, you're gonna need mini bands and dumbbells. If you do, I would grab like more of a heavier weight for the goblet squats that we're doing. If you have, if not, just use the weight that you have. We're gonna be doing our warm-up, activation, death by workout. Yes, I know it sounds intimidating, but it's not, I promise. And then we're gonna be doing our core daily bonus. As always, don't forget to continue to post in the Facebook group. You can probably see that everyone's getting really pumped up and amped up as we're working out, and it continues to hold you accountable. So let's get this done. Put the tunes on. There's a Spotify playlist on the side here, so you can listen to the same music I'm listening to now. And let's get warming up. Coming back to the end of your mat or wherever you're at, chest up nice and tall, I want you to give yourself a nice big hug. Lift the leg up, hug it out. Good, keep going. Awesome, turn the leg in, lift up, give it a nice little tug. Only go to where you feel comfortable. Awesome, let's walk all the way out. Take that left leg outside that left hand, push through that back leg, reach all the way up, and bring the elbow in. Remember, you always have the option when you do this to drop the back knee down to the ground. Awesome, place the hand down, switch sides, reach it up, bring that elbow in. Awesome, place that hand down. Let's pedal out those feet. Push into the palms. And let's roll forward, drop it down, chest up nice and tall, bring those toes up, sway them side to side. Awesome, let's tuck those toes under, and what I want you to do is sink that butt back down to those heels. Try and keep your toes tucked under. You're gonna feel a little extra stretch in those toes. And if you think about it, we're standing on our feet all the time, right? So our feet are very important. Sometimes we don't stretch out our toes enough, believe it or not. So it's gonna give a little extra there. Awesome, let's take your left foot out to the side, toe to the ceiling, and you're gonna rock all the way back. And you're gonna give a little wave, a little wiggle with the foot. A little wave. Rock forward and back. Wave it out. And let's do the same thing here on the other side. Switching it over, giving a little wave as you go back, and maybe one side's feeling a little tighter, completely normal. This one definitely feels tighter for me. A few more seconds left here. Awesome, let's roll around, take a seat onto our butt, left leg straight, right leg bent, lift it up, down, and let's circle all the way around. And with these, if you can't circle this big, totally fine. You can always go a little bit with each move. And if you're feeling any cracks and pops, totally normal. Awesome, let's switch to the other side, lift it up, down, circle it around. Yeah, this right leg is always like so much tighter. Awesome. Let's take a seat onto our butt. Your front leg is at 90, your back leg is at 90. You're gonna use your hands, rotate the toes to the ceiling, and then rotate to the opposite side. Yes, keep rotating. Almost there. I got the dog watching me right now. You can't see him. He's literally just staring at me. Like, what are you doing, girl? 2 and 1. Awesome. So we should be feeling a lot warmer, looser in our hips and things like that. And now we're gonna go into, he's barking. Hey, no. We're gonna go into activation. 3 different moves here. We got Deadbug knee to elbows, banded hydrants, and then banded lateral walks. 30 seconds of each of these moves, and we're gonna be doing it one time. I'm just gonna get my timer out here so we can go through each thing. I'm gonna do them with you. So let's lay back, okay? And we'll review the Deadbug knee to elbow. So let's lay back. Okay, first thing I want you to do is have your legs here at 90 degrees. And again, you should be doing this with me right now. Take your hand behind your back. I want you to inhale, exhale, push the low back to the ground. Do a few of those. Put your hands behind your back, inhale and exhale, push it down. Just kind of get used to that feeling of really pushing the low back to the ground. That's keeping your core engaged, okay? Hold that there now, as if you pushed it down, okay? And now I want you to attach your elbows to your knees and your knees to your elbows. Literally fully attach them right now. Awesome. Cool. Keep pushing through, and I want you to extend the same arm and the same leg out, and then switch to the other side. So we're doing 30 seconds here. Really pushing into each other. If I was going to come up too, I wouldn't be able to get this apart, okay? And you should feel your core activating. Maybe you feel a little extra sore there because of all the workouts you've been doing this week. A few more seconds left here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's take that band. We're going to put it underneath those knees. Okay. Okay. Wipe off all the dog hair with the band. We're going to go into hydrants. Okay. Yeah, you're literally going to feel like a dog when you do this. I also want you to try and put a weight next to the side that you're not going to be lifting. We're going to call her Jane. Jane is going to be hanging out next to you because she's going to make sure you're doing it right, okay? You're going to push evenly into your hands, okay? So push evenly. Tuck your toes under, so my toes are tucked under right here, okay? And I want you to take your belly and pretend like you did, like the floor is in the air. So you're going to push the back to the air. So you're now, everything's nice and tight and ready. Now you're going to lift your left leg up and back down. And because you're doing this move correctly with me right now, you're not going to knock over Jane, right? Because if you were leaning to the side, Jane would fall over. We don't want that, okay? So keep Jane there, and let's go 30 seconds each side. Lift it up. Doesn't matter how high your leg is going here, okay? So remember that. It's not about how high it's going. It's about doing it right. It's about keeping your core tight. A few more seconds left here. 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's do the other side. Let's move Jane over. She's been a nice little support system for us. So we're doing this right. And I remember when I first did these, I was like, I would have my leg up super high and I would lean all the way to the side. Yeah. Form over everything. I'm going to say that over and over again during this challenge. It's a reminder. Few more seconds left here. 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's take that Jane. We'll put Jane back. Okay, we're going to go into lateral walk. So stand up with me. Take your feet, look down at them. Make sure they're parallel. So parallel means they're side by side like train tracks. Make them nice and wide. Even though that's not have tension here in the band. I want you to tuck the pelvis under. Sit down, slight bend in that knee, and you're going to make sure that your knee is going out first as you take a big step. And then you take a little step in. Keep your tension in the band the entire time. We're gonna do 30 seconds here, so let's do it. 30 seconds. And our knee is leading out first. I do a lot of these in my own training. They really help your legs get them nice and stable, really help to activate the sides here so that you're prepped for your workout. And they're always super deceiving. Like right now I'm burning. Stay low. A few more seconds. Oh, the burn. 3, 2, and 1. Take the band off. And as I've been saying, we're activated. It is time to get into the workout. So we're doing death by. Death by is gonna sound very, very intimidating. It's not, I promise. It's actually really fun because it starts off very easy and then at the end you're like, okay, all right. So we've got 3 different movements here. Let's review them and then we'll talk about exactly how we're gonna do it. We've got a goblet squat, reverse lunge, and a jump squat or squat jump. Okay, so let's review. And again, do these reviews with me so you get it down. Grab your weight. You're gonna hold it like a goblet, like you're gonna drink out of a goblet. Okay, hold it up at the top. Feet shoulder width apart. Turn your toes out slightly. Tuck the pelvis under, elbows up. Sink straight down. Tap your elbows to your knees and your knees to your elbows, and then come back up. Okay? The idea, just like with your body weight squat, squeeze everything. So squeeze, 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 and then come back up. Just try a few. Make sure you got it down. We're gonna be doing a lot of them. That's movement number 1. Movement number 2 is reverse lunges. Now, if you wanna use weights in your hands for these, you can, but you don't have to, okay? Start with your feet together, chest up nice and tall. Your knee goes back, your foot goes back, you drop down, knee goes right above the ground, you come together. That's 1, and this is 1. The idea with the lunge, and we did this in our strength test, let's do it again real quick. Come down to the floor like this, okay? Make sure that your shoulder, your hip, and your knee are all aligned. Tuck your toe under, and this is where you want that lunge to be, okay? When you're doing it, when you're reversing. And sometimes it's good to just kind of check in and be like, oh, this is where the lunge is supposed to be when I reverse. Because what happens is you might want to step really far back, or you might want to step really close, right? So it's good to kind of know where it's supposed to actually be, right? So that's reverse lunges. Again, you can do it with the weights in your hands if you'd like to. And then we've got the squat jumps. So feet shoulder width apart, turn the toes out slightly, just like you did the goblet squat. Tuck the belly in. You're gonna sink down. Your hands will actually be down by your side. And then you'll throw your hands up and push through your toes. Okay? If jumping is not on the cards for you, no worries. Instead, you can do same type of thing, down, and then just go up to your toes. Whatever options you choose. Again, I'll say it again and again. You've showed up today, so you've won. And these little things that you're doing each day are going to lead you to success and a better life. All right, so, all right, how do we do death by? I'm gonna set the timer for 2 minutes on my phone. We're gonna do 1 of each move. 1 goblet squat, 1 reverse lunge on each side, and then 1 squat jump. We're gonna rest for the rest of whatever time that is, basically like an EMOM style, okay? Then when the 2 minutes is up, we're gonna do it again. 2 of each move, 3 of each move, 4 of each move. We're gonna keep going until we can't make it through that 2 minutes. Okay, so the rest time is gonna go down. If you still don't get what I'm saying, we're gonna do it together. So don't worry. All right, so let's grab that weight. I'm gonna set this timer for 2 full minutes and we're gonna get started. We go in 3, in 2, and 1. So tuck the pelvis under, sink straight down. 1 goblet squat, that's it. Weight down or have weights in your hands. Hands on your hips if you have no weights. Knee right above the ground, bring it together, and then squat jump. Coming down, popping it up, or going up to your toes. And we chill, literally. So that took us about 20 seconds, okay? And now we're gonna rest for 1.5 minutes. I know you might think to me, Ange, really? We're gonna rest this long at the beginning of this? Just trust me. It gets spicier. I did this with a client that I actually met her in Cleveland, Ohio. I got to meet her in real life, which is so exciting. And she understood as we started going. So just trust me. And don't think that rest is necessarily a bad thing in your workout. This is going to allow you, okay, to continue to do this in better form. And better form, quality form, is better than the quantity sometimes. So stick with me, okay? Kind of walk around, breathe. We've got about 45 seconds left, and then we're gonna go into 2 of everything. 2 goblets, 2 reverse lunges, 2 squat jumps. We can dance it out in between if you want. Just so you know, I don't have dance moves. My best is a sprinkler, maybe? Don't think I have any more. I think I have the worm. You can do the worm. Keep chilling. 15 seconds. I'm trying to think of my other one is. Oh, this was another one. Bringing it around town. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 2 goblet squats. 1, 2. Okay, weight down or grab both weights to do lunges. Step back. 1, knee right above the ground. 1, 2, 2. Feet nice and wide, come it down. 1, 2. And then we chill. Again. So it's dance moves. There's actually a TikTok going around right now, if you have watched heavier TikTok, about all these moves to like scare away people. I'm pretty sure I have all those dance moves. It's just was never in me. Shake your legs out, give them a little pat. Again, this is gonna only get harder because the rest time is gonna go down and you're gonna be increasing these numbers. So be patient here. Walk it around. We get to hang out more, right? Okay, 1 more minute and then we're doing it again. 3 goblet squats, 3 lunges, 3 jumps. Maybe you're feeling pretty good with those squats and you wanna add your weight and you wanna make it a little heavier, you can do that. I'm not gonna complain if you do that. 45 seconds. Get in that zone. Almost there, final 30. $15 seconds. And we're going to 3. I'm gonna get myself prepped and ready in my zone. I'm like, I got this, I'm gonna do my 3. 4, 3, 2, and 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Weight down or grab 2 weights. 3, 1. Keep that chest up nice and tall with these. Remember, focus on shoulder, hip, and knee aligning. Into those jumps. Or you're going up to your toes. And notice how I know a lot of people do their squat jumps, and I know it's not necessarily wrong. A lot of you will do them where when you come up, your arms go down. If you think about trying to jump a little bit higher, those arms are actually gonna help you come up, which is why I start with my hands down and throw them up. All right, less rest time now. We got about a minute rest time. And then we're doing 4 of every single move. You can see how this is starting to kick it up a notch, right? Preparing ourselves, hitting our legs, getting them ready, let's go. So strong all over, showing up every day. And it's just like the quote today. These little things that we're doing right now are gonna add up so that we can crush towards the end, right? Can't keep my mind full. I gotta keep it on my hand because I'm gonna forget. 4. And don't feel free to dance out in between. Almost there. 15 seconds. All right, grab that weight. We're going into 4 of these in 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Reverse lunge it out. Chest up tall. save these cues too sometimes to remind myself because I always drop my chest. Keep going. And then we've got those jumps, 4 of them. All right, rest time is going down. Damn, we're at 5. Shake those legs out if you need to. Just start you feel it in the front of the legs. Next one we're doing is 5. Do a little step touch. Let me do a little in between. We're at 5. Funny story, there was one time where I went out with a friend and I was doing some I thought I was doing some awesome salsa dancing with somebody who was teaching me how to roll in and roll out and all this cool stuff. And then the next day I watched the video and I did not look like that. 30 seconds and we're doing 5. I'm keeping my hand on here. Sometimes that happens with some of these moves, right? Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'm crushing this exercise move, and then I like to have a video of it later. I'm like, that's definitely not what it's supposed to look like. All right. 10 seconds, and then we're going to 5. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Reverse lunges. Keep the form here. I know we're trying to beat the clock, but form over everything. Five jumps. Let's go. Last rest time. Take that second. We're at 6 next. 6. You got this. 45 seconds until we get to 6. And if you finish a little bit later than me, totally fine. Your death by number might be different from mine. You might actually be able to go ahead of me. If you're a little bit less than me, that's okay. This is your workout. And a reminder to keep writing these down. Because if you do this workout again, your goal will be to beat yourself. Internal competition with you, nobody else. That's with everything in life. You versus you. Grab that weight. We're going into 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Reverse lunges. Six squat jumps. I always forget that we have to do those. Here we go. If you're still going with the jumps or the lunges, keep pushing yourself. We're up to 7 next. Rest time, we only got a minute rest time, right? We've been used to a little bit longer. Going on to 7. Again, I have to keep it on my hands. Otherwise I forget. Almost there. 30 seconds on the clock until we go to the next one. If you're still going, that's okay. All right, we're at 7 next. This is that time where you kind of give yourself these pep talks like, yep, you still got to do more of this. It's gradually getting harder, but you got this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 7. Really push those knees out the bottom. Weight down. Reverse lunges 7. Jumps. Let's go. And then breathe. We're on to 8 next. If you're still jumping or lunging, keep going. You got this. Give yourself that mental pep talk. Feeling out of breath a little bit. Maybe drink some water in between. Don't ever feel bad about doing that. You should be drinking that 1 glass per day. Don't forget that with the assignments. All right. We're on to 8 next. We're 13 minutes and half minutes into this workout. It's crazy how it's really not that long, but it's killer. It's gonna get harder. This is when we definitely, when you get to 8 is when things start to really spice up. Can't even speak. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go 8. Reverse lunges, and your legs are getting tired now, right? So maybe you got to slow it down just a little bit so that you keep your form. And those 8 jumps. Let's go. Then we got less than a minute to rest. Then we're going to 9. If you're still going, keep pushing. Doing good, team. Now we've only got 30 seconds. And we're at 9. 9. Wiping the sweat off my face. Take that second if you need, grab some water. If you're still moving, that's okay. Again, remember, this is your workout, so whatever number you get up to is totally fine. Okay? Oh, Doggy's coming in to join. He's like, Ange, I really want to, but I just can't. 2. And he's like, I'm really busy chasing squirrels. Let's go, 9. Ooh. Awesome. Once you're done with 9, you reverse lunging it out. Keep going. Chest up. Into those jumps. I'm just as tired as you. 9 down, or into 10. The dogs are biting each other and playing. Into 10 next, less rest time. You can see how this is starting to pick up a notch. You can see how maybe you're feeling a little more tired, your legs are tired. During this 14-day challenge, I want you to remember at those points where you're feeling a little bit tired, you don't think you can do more, I bet you can do one more that you didn't think you could do. And I'm here to push you there, to get you there. 10 seconds. Onto those 10. Oop. And let's go. Chest up tall. Keep that focus. And maybe notice how you're not thinking about anything else. You're just thinking like, shit, I want to finish this, right? That's good. It means you're only focusing on yourself, right? Maybe you're forgetting about anything in work or life that's going on. Keep going. All the way to 10. Into those 10 squat jumps. Let's go. Man, what a day to do this, right? After the whole week of workouts. Pretty much, I feel like this is probably the hardest one this week. Saving the hardest one for last. We don't have a lot of break time, but you got this. High fives. If you finish at 10, awesome. If you finish at 9, awesome. You can chill and cheer me on. We're at 11 now. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. All the way to 11, keep the form. Reverse lunges. Deep breaths here, come on. You got this. Keep going. Got my little cheerleader here. Into those 11 jumps, and damn. We got this. Damn, we still have time. 30 seconds of rest. Let's see if we can finish this 12. I feel like this one's gonna be the hard one to beat because I'm tired, right? Maybe you're tired too, but we're here. Legs are on fire in the front, huh? Yeah. 3, 2, and 1, let's go. All the way to 12. Keep the chest up tall. He's like, I'm gonna watch you now, cheer you on in. If you're saying to yourself, I hate lunges, I'm there with you. They're my least favorite exercises to do because I'm just like, I don't know, there's something about them that make them so tedious to me, but I know that I need to do them. Normally those things that we don't want to do are things we kind of need to do, right? Keep going. We're going into those jumps. What do you think, buddy? Are you gonna make it? This is gonna be definitely the last one for me. It's definitely gonna run out of time here, but we got this. Do what you can. 'And time just made it in the last 2 minutes. If you're with me, awesome. If you got to 12, great. If you were a little less than that, awesome. If you're still going, don't stop. Keep going, pushing yourself. We're gonna finish off with this core bonus. 30-second hollow hold, 20 beans, 20 heel taps, and a 1-minute plank hold. You've seen this before. We're gonna continue to get really good at it. And then don't forget to post your assignment. Don't forget about the gratitude, 3 things you're grateful for, your water. And post in the Facebook group what number you got up to, because I wanna know. I wanna know. All right, let's finish off with this 30-second plank hold, these 20 beans and 20 heel taps. We'll do it together. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it nice and tight, hands on your knees, knees in your hands. Extend out to where you feel comfortable. If that's here, awesome. If you need to go here today because your core is so sore from the week, totally get it. Hold, hold, hold. 2, and 20 bands in and out. Use your hands behind you to support your low back. Burn. Oh, I still feel it in my legs right now. Anyone else? Once you're done with 20 there, you're doing those heel taps. So laying back, pushing that lower back to the ground, and then tapping. Keep going. All the way up to 20. And then once you're done with 20, and you can't speak, we're gonna roll around to that 1-minute plank hold, and then we can stretch out, and then you've completed this 5 days. How good does that feel? All right, let's hop down to this plank hold in 4, 3, 2, and 1, hold. Squeeze the glutes. Hold it, hold it. Breathe. Keep holding. 45 seconds left here. This is where you'll come back to that gratitude right now. Start thinking about things that you're grateful for. Are you grateful for your body? Are you grateful for this challenge, for this crew? Ooh, are you shaking? Are you grateful for the shaking because it makes you feel alive? Keep holding. Almost there. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just drop to the floor. I think we all just need a moment of silence for that workout. So damn proud of you guys, seriously. Let's put our hands down, push back into a downward dog, pedal at those feet, sink down into each heel. Bring your left foot in front, chest up tall, rock forward and back, and then hold. And if you feel like it's available to you, bring the back leg up. Super proud of you for showing up this entire week, these small little steps. So you did 1 week, 5 days down, right? If you can do 5 days, you can do 6 days, 7, 8. Lucky for you, tomorrow, switch that, this is a rest day. Rest days are very, very important because after all this working out you've done this week, lift it up. Your body needs some time to heal. It needs some time to develop those muscles. So when people ask me if rest is just as important as your workouts, it is. So tomorrow's your rest day. You're welcome. Hold, hold, hold. Awesome. Let's lay back onto our back. We're going to finish off with those 3 deep breaths. Hands in the belly. Inhale all the way in. Exhale it out. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. One more time, all the way in. All the way out. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'm super proud of you. We pushed through that thing today together. Don't forget to post your assignments, and I'll see you all on your rest day tomorrow. Make sure you figure something nice to do for yourself. Just chill out, watch some Netflix, you know, whatever you gotta do, just chill. Chill tomorrow.